Hi, I'm Tietjen, and today I'm going to review my second generation Ipod Touch. Alright, I'm going to start out with some of the differences from the first generation and the second generation. The first generation did not have a scientific calculator. Whoa. Okay, moving on. Lot of cool stuff here. You have, most importantly, a rocker switch for volume here. Very much needed. Because before, when you would play music, you would have to unlock the touch screen and then turn down your volume, which got really annoying. See, you'd have it shut off, you'd turn it back on, you'd unlock it, and then you'd turn down your volume. So, other changes include a built-in speaker, which I cannot believe it didn't have before. That's stupid of Apple. They're wising up. Anyway, speaker, you know, sound quality is average. It's a built-in speaker. What do you expect? I mean, it's not good quality. It'll work though. It goes pretty loud, but like I said, I would not recommend long time listening on that. Sound quality is average, you know, in the headphones and all. So another change is there is now support for a microphone in your headphone jack. Although not any microphone works, Apple is supposed to come out with a dedicated microphone for the Ipod Touch, and that should include VoIP call compatibility. I hope that's coming. Anyway, as you know, Apple has their new App Store, which is awesome. You can browse through thousands of applications, some free, most of them you have to pay for. Of course, I'm a little cheap, so I go for all the free ones. You also have the Wi-Fi iTunes Store, a calendar, which I love. I love the calendar's layout and everything. You have the calendar in 3 different views. One bug, I guess you'd call it, that I'm having is every once in a while my Ipod Touch likes to skip back a couple months, and right now the actual date is September 16th or September 26th, and it thinks it's January 4th. So anyway, you can also have it in 3 different views: your month, your day, and your list. Moving on, you have your contacts. I don't like that. You have YouTube because it has no flash support in the Safari browser, which stinks. So you have the YouTube, that's handy. Stock updates, that's cool. Maps, that's awesome. Weather, cool. Settings, you have your clock, your calculator, which I find very handy. Notes are very, very handy. Very good. App Store, and then you have your custom stuff here. One thing I'd like to note about the email, it does not support Hotmail unless you have a premium live account subscription, which costs money. So you just have to kind of make a link here on your main menu for Hotmail and use that instead of your mail update thing. Anyway, as you know, it has video support. Video looks really crisp and nice on this. Sound from the speakers is good. Anyway, you have a lot of fun applications. Pandora Radio is one of my favorites. Ooh, I gotta show you my real favorite. It's called Flashlight. And this is absolutely all it does. Amazing, isn't it? Moving on. The Safari web browser interface is nice. It's not... I can't really say it's cramped, because it's not. but the experience is a little bit different than on a computer. And personally, I don't like this layout of the keyboard. The keyboard, some people think it's hard to use these little buttons. Trust me, it is not. Once you get used to it, you can fly with this keyboard. Okay? It also supports landscape mode, which is my favorite mode. So you can look at them in widescreen, or landscape as most people call it. Also, the keyboard becomes landscape, which allows bigger buttons, easier to type. Okay. Connection speed is good. Wi-Fi is awesome. Most of these apps use Wi-Fi. One cool app I like is Remote. Ask yourself, do you use it? Not really. As you might know, the Ipod Touch does not support SMS or instant messaging, so you have to get separate applications for that. I recommend IM for iPod or iPhone. Anyway, moving on. You have other applications out of those hundreds. You have photos. One cool thing I like, if you press and hold, well, not hold, but if you press the standby switch and the home button, it takes a picture of whatever you're doing, which is awesome. Then you just go to your photos, and voila, saved photos. There it is. That's kind of a handy feature when you're using maps, or you want to take a picture of a website because you're not going to have internet where you are, where you're going. Also, iTunes Store, Wi-Fi, I don't use that a lot until they get podcast support. Moving on though. The Ipod Touch design, the best. I mean, look at how thin this thing is. It doesn't get much thinner than that. Tell me, does it? Because I'd like to know. For the amount of features you're getting, it's beautiful. You do have a little sensor up here, which sees how much light there is in the room, and it'll adjust the brightness of your screen for that. Overall, this is a great product. Amazing. One thing I'd like to see, FM radio. That'd be nice. Who uses radio? But everybody wants that. And you know, it's exactly like an iPhone, but you're dropping the phone capability, Bluetooth and GPS support. But that's not bad. One thing I'd like to see is FM radio, Bluetooth, and if they can, an optional GPS, like have a higher end model with the GPS. That'd be awesome. An iPod Touch with GPS would be great. Overall, I think Apple did pretty well on its second try. You know, I almost bought the first generation one, but then these came out, so I bought second generation ones. Had some great improvements, and I really like it. I'm Sam Tietjen, and that was the second generation 8GB Ipod Touch. See you next time.